everyone. I'm MG Montemayor, and I'm here at the Vertitude. And tell us who you are and what we're doing today.
I am Sergia Louise Anderson, the owner of the Vertitude Dance Studio in Los Angeles. And we are having a launch party for our second space, our second studio space, in which we call Studio West.
That's amazing. Well, we know that it's celebrating the new Studio West. Tell us a little bit more about Studio West and what it's going to add to the Vertitude.
Sure, absolutely. We're really excited because we noticed that only having a certain amount of primetime hours and having our one big studio space, we only had like the 7, the 8, and the 9 p.m. classes, in which everyone wants to come to those evening classes. So we wanted to open a second space so that we could run more classes at the same time. Some of our classes are getting really full, and we wanted to just make sure that our students had, enough classes on the schedule to come and enjoy. So we've added already about 5 new classes, and we're adding another about 5 in next month.
Amazing, congrats. So tell us a little bit more about the new classes that will be added to the schedule.
Sure. I mean, we've taken some of our favorite teachers at the Vertitude, ones that are super popular, like Iris Smoot. We've added Tiffany Rose Moakler to the schedule. We've added a lot of sensual and pole exotic classes, which I'm really, really excited about. And the teachers who are teaching them are absolutely excellent at what they do. We've also added some dance classes, so we've got some more like jazz ballet and choreography type classes as well. We've added, next month we add a yoga class to the schedule, and we have like a nice gentle follow and flow vinyasa style warm up into like a follow along pole warm up and ending with a pranayama breath. So something a little bit more gentle for the evening hours. And we're continuing to add classes to the schedule per the students. So we've taken a lot of surveys, figured out what they're wanting to see more of, and we're trying to give them what they want and need.
That's really great. How big would you say a typical class is at the Vertitude?
Sure. Well, most of our classes in our large studio, our Studio East studio that we've been operating out of, have a maximum of about 10 to 14 people, and the aerial class is 8. And then we have 5 poles in our second studio, 5 14-foot poles. And we're capping those classes right now at 10 or a little bit smaller.
Okay, and so do you think they'll be simultaneously running?
Yeah, most of all the new classes are running simultaneously. We've got the front desk reception area in the middle, and we've got classes happening in Studio West and Studio East at the same time, giving the students much more variety to choose from if they're doing the unlimited membership.
Yeah, I think it'll be bustling in no time. What's next for the Vertitude? What do you see in the future?
There are so many things happening. Right now, we're actually preparing for Verti TV, which is really exciting. We're partnering up with UPA, and they're coming in, and we're doing live stream classes in the same way that Body and Pole did with UPA. So this is kind of the West Coast counterpart to Body and Pole TV. We're doing Verti TV over here, and we were super excited to be asked to kind of represent the West Coast, in the pole world for that project. So that's really exciting. That happens at the end of this month. We've got a showcase coming up very, very soon, and right at the end of our Vertitude Summer Pole Camp, which we run annually. So we have people from all over the world coming to visit us and coming to train. Really excited about that. They're coming to train with myself, Mary Kolosinski, all of my amazing teachers on staff here. We do a lot of fun things like do, a Hollywood tour and go to the beach together and do all sorts of fun things. So looking forward to that coming up in August. The Pole Sport Organization National Championship is coming up. I'm going to be in Redondo Beach in August. And it's a big event for us because we have several students in all levels and all categories training to get ready for that competition. Right now, our competition team is full force in rehearsals right now. They're using the space whenever they can. We have set times for our competition team to come in, rehearse, help each other out, give feedback, run their pieces. I think that this week was the first week that for homework, the competition team all got together and they were required to do full runs. So they are on schedule, and we're super excited to support them in the National Championships Pole Sport Organization. As soon as September rolls around, we're probably adding more classes. We're adding the classes as needed by the students, and we've got a whole influx of students who are coming to us right now.
Well, I know the Vertitude is known for a lot of the superstar athletes that compete, and there's, you guys have a really, strong following out there. What would you say sets you apart from some of the other studios in the LA area?
You know, one thing that I really believe in, and that was really my vision when I opened the Vertitude, I've been a freelance artist and performer all of my life, and I really wanted to create a haven in which we weren't creating a competitive environment in which Verties competed against each other. And it's something that kind of started with the way that me and my best friend and training partner started to train, and that's Mary Kolosinski. We decided that when we were competing against each other, we were going to band up, and that we knew we were going to be better with each other's help. And we decided to train all of our competitions side by side, co-choreographed and co-trained, co-coached. And that worked out really, really well for us moving through the competition circuit over the last, 2 years in 2012, 2013. So that was kind of the model I was looking for the Vertitude. I wanted to create a safe space where people could explore movement. I don't really stand for not tasteful competition and people putting each other down here. If that's what people want to bring, they can go train at other places, but they do not have to train here, and I make that very clear to the people who walk in the door. So it's about, growing and accepting and supporting and making everyone the best that they can be and creating a safe haven for people to create incredible art.
That's amazing. And we know that pole is a tough enough sport, so why add that extra bit of competition amongst your colleagues?
Yeah.
And I have one last question for you.
Absolutely.
So we do know that the Vertitude is known for many things, including happy dances, where a student appears and pops into the video and kind of does.
Videos.
Yeah,
Right.
They're fun and they're super entertaining. Are we able to see your happy dance today?
Oh, well, okay. A happy dance for you guys. Happy dance for Pole World News. What style should I go for today? How about
What do you
voguing?
guys think?
Voguing? Is voguing okay?
Hot.
There's
Love
your happy
it.
dance. Just for you.
And there you go.
Mwah.